Was geht ab, meine lieben Freunde? Herzlich willkommen zu einem nächsten Video hier auf meinem Channel. Ich habe heute Rest Day, das heißt, ich werde heute ein bisschen auf dem Bike Cardio machen. Werde mir währenddessen ein Video angucken und nur, dass ihr Bescheid wisst, ich werde hier mit Sicherheit nicht irgendwie, weil ich das Video anschaue, auf einer niedrigen Stufe sein. Das heißt, falls ihr jetzt gleich sehen werdet, wie ich unfassbar schwitze und kaum wirklich auf das Video reacten kann, liegt wahrscheinlich daran, dass ich komplett durch bin. Aber ich will hier auf jeden Fall schon ein bisschen Intensität reinkriegen. Wir schauen uns passend zum Sport an von Magnus Midtbø. Midtbø heißt er, glaube ich, genau. Ich habe 2 Monate lang Kreatin genommen, beziehungsweise ausprobiert. Okay, let's go.
Not chalk. This is day one of taking creatine. I've spent the majority of my life as a professional climber, and as you might expect, I've trained a lot. But the focus has always been on climbing, not the gym. In fact, I've never really been into traditional gym training or supplements. And that is why this is so exciting to me. Yes. Over the next 2 months, I'll be trying creatine for the first time ever to see if it can make a difference in my climbing performance, my strength, and just how I feel in general. I'm gonna find out exactly how it affects me and how my body reacts, and hopefully along the way, I'm gonna set some new personal records in the gym. Does creatine really live up to the hype? And should climbers use it? I'm about to find out.
Okay, also ich habe schon vor Jahren Kreatin genommen. Kreatin ist eins, für die Leute, die es nicht wissen, Kreatin ist eins der absolut harmlosesten Supplements, die du benutzen kannst. Eigentlich sind so viele Supplements harmlos. Beziehungsweise Kreatin ist eins der effektivsten Supplements, die du benutzen kannst, finde ich, weil wir haben zum Beispiel verschiedene Supplements auf dem Markt. Omega-3, Daily Vitamins, also Multivitamine, Calcium, Magnesium, Zink. Und es ist sehr schwer, immer das richtig zu dosieren, weil es kommt darauf an, was für eine Dosis nimmst du. Und wenn du durch deine Ernährung zum Beispiel schon genug Mikronährstoffe aufnimmst, dann sind Multivitaminpillen komplett unnötig, also komplette Geldverschwendung. Wenn du jetzt jedoch so ein großen Defizit hast an irgendwas, Magnesium, Calcium, und du nimmst zu wenig davon, ist es mehr oder weniger auch unnötig. Und Kreatin ist bei allen Menschen eigentlich fast komplett gleich zu dosieren. Und fast jeder hat einen Kreatinmangel. Kreatin gibt es beim Fleisch, aber viel, viel zu wenig. Das heißt, wenn du nur Fleisch isst, müsstest du, glaube ich, 5 Kilo am Tag essen, damit du die Dosierung drin hast, wie mit einem Scoop normalem Kreatin. Und was Kreatin jetzt macht, ist, vor allem in der Diät gibt es dir mehr Kraft, speichert mehr Wasser im Muskel, du hast eine höhere Ausdauer. Es ist eigentlich nur performance-steigernd bei jeder Sportart. Das heißt, lange Rede, kurzer Sinn, wird eigentlich nur positive Auswirkungen haben. Gehe ich mal stark davon aus.
It's currently November 13th. This is the first time doing this. Hopefully I don't ruin my climbing by doing this, because I am going to get a little bit heavier. I'm excited.
Hopefully I don't ruin my climbing. Ja, okay, also wie schon gesagt, Kreatin hat die Auswirkung, dass du halt mehr Wasser in den Muskel speicherst, was aber jetzt nicht wirklich zu einer Behinderung für ihn werden sollte. Vor allem, du nimmst ja keine 10 Kilo zu oder irgendwas. Du adaptierst ja auch schnell an das Gewicht.
I'm excited to change my body, and I'm excited to see the effect that it might have. I've heard around 10% is crazy. Oh, I just eat
Scheint ein bisschen viel zu sein.
know that it can upset your stomach if you do it on an empty stomach. It's supposed to be like 7 grams of creatine.
Ja.
So I'm gonna use this for around 2 months, I think. That's my goal. But I'll start with 1 month to see how I feel. If I don't feel good, obviously I'm gonna stop doing it. I think I've done it right. Doesn't taste like anything, really. I weighed myself this morning and I weighed around 70, like 70.2 or 3 or something.
If anyone has a foot fetish, this one is for free.
I'm really excited about this though, because it's like I feel like I have a project, you know, trying something new, seeing how my body will respond to it. And I guess the reason I'm doing this is maybe not to be a better climber, but I don't know if a lot of climbers are doing this. There are a few benchmarks that I want to improve. Like I want to improve my max weighted pull-up, and I also want to improve my bench press.
110 Kilo.
what
Also,
creatine really is. Naturally occurring substance that's
genau.
found in meat and fish, also made by the human body in the liver, kidneys, and pancreas. What is that? Pancreas. It is converted into creatine phosphate and stored in the muscles, where it is used for energy. That was interesting.
Falls irgendjemand ein Bike zu Hause hat für euch, ich versuche bei den Rounds per Minute immer so bei zwischen 90 und 100 zu bleiben. Halt auch, dass es mehr oder weniger anstrengend ist, weil sonst ist es ja langweilig. Genau.
Okay, so this is day one. Not that the physical side, that's not important to me. I don't really care about getting bigger or leaner or whatever. I just want to become stronger. That's my only priority. Okay, so I want to have some measurements too, because the weight is one thing, but most of the weight that I'll gain is water weight. So I also want to check biceps. Okay, so I flex 36 centimeters. I guess is that my left one? Or 34.5. Let's see my chest, I guess, 1 meter and 3 centimeters. Now let's just check my waist too. 83 centimeters. So I'm gonna try this for 30 days and see if I feel any improvement. If I do, I might even go.
Also nur zum Vergleich, 103 Zentimeter Brustumfang ist schon ziemlich heftig. Das finde ich heftig, aber es ist auf jeden Fall nicht skinny. Der Kollege sieht mir jetzt eigentlich nicht so muskulös aus, beziehungsweise schon muskulös, aber nicht wirklich ausgeprägt. Also für jemanden, der wirklich Kraftsport macht, der finde ich für Kletterer.
For another 30 days. So it's currently November 17th, 2024. This is the 5th day of doing creatine. I don't expect to see any results yet, but I just want to kind of see. This is going to be more as a reference session for later. Larry Wheels taught me.
Eigentlich müsstest du schon nach spätestens so 7 Tagen oder so, 5 Tage auch schon irgendeinen Unterschied merken. Also sei es jetzt Gewicht oder Kraft oder so. Ich glaube, Kraft eher noch nicht, aber Gewicht schon ein bisschen auf jeden Fall, denke ich mal.
To first like pull up, engage, breathe in, hold my breath. I also did a little bit more research on creatine and I found out that I can possibly up my dose. I've upped it to around 14 grams. Sometimes I feel a bit queasy after taking it, like a little bit sick. But I think that if you want to try it yourself, you should do your own research and find out how much you should try, because there could be some side effects if you take too much. Actually going to go up to 80 kilos. By the end of this, I want to do 110. That is my goal. If that happens within the next couple of months, then I'm a believer. I'm a believer of creatine. I don't recommend anyone doing bench press on their own like I am now. This is very, very dangerous, but I don't have friends, so I have to lift alone. Now it is 95 kilos. This is where I usually tap out.
Da ist noch was drin, safe. 10
as
Kilo.
I'm sure you saw, that was very close to my max.
5 auf jeden Fall.
I'm gonna add a 1.25 on each side, so now it's 97.5. I haven't lifted this in at least like.
Das ist ja auch so heftig bei Benchpress vor allem, dass wenn du ein Gewicht hast und das geht noch relativ zügig hoch, dass schon die nächsten 2 Kilo dein Verderben sein können. Das ist heftig, wirklich. Also, ich glaube, es gibt so gut wie keine andere Übung. Kreuzheben, nee. Squats eigentlich auch nicht. Die Bankdrücken, wo du wirklich bei so einem kleinen Gewichtsunterschied schon komplett abkacken kannst. Naja.
A year. So, do you say lift or push? Oh, lift it, push it. I think it says something about how much I know about weightlifting.
Ja, komm.
Okay, that was definitely my max though. But I'm gonna try 100. Just a little bit sketchy when I'm alone.
Also wenn er das schafft, dann schätze ich den Besen. Dann mache ich am Ende jetzt nochmal 100 Squat. Bitte nicht, bitte nicht. Nein.
Oh. But I wasn't too far away though. No, I'm excited to keep trying this and get to 110 hopefully.
Was ich nicht checke ist, er hat doch die Safety Bars an der Seite. Warum tut er die nicht umstecken?
Start with
Geil, Alter, so ein leeres Gym.
I wish that we had steel plates in this gym, like the narrow ones. This is just so bulky. 38 should be easy. Yep. Yeah. 52 kilos should still
Schon stark.
feel pretty light. I'm not going to train this. I mean, I'm going to train it a little bit more than I usually would, but not that much more, because then it would be the training, not the creatine. I want to test the creatine. If I add another
Magisches
42,
Kreatin.
that's going to be 66, right? I think so. Not quite. Almost. Like 2 centimeters or something. I think that was enough for from today 5. See you guys sometime in the future, where I'm hopefully a lot stronger than I am now. Hey Jason, how are you, man? You're probably the biggest expert I know when it comes to both injuries and training and nutrition for climbing as well. So it'd be interesting to hear your take on this. Do you take creatine yourself?
I do.
You
I do. I've taken creatine for years. I do believe that in the scientific research that it's very well supported and useful.
So do you think that is going to be beneficial for me for my climbing? Do you think I'll feel
100%.
stronger or weaker taking this?
It can provide a slight boost in power or explosiveness, but you probably won't notice a dramatic difference on the wall.
I read somewhere that you can expect around a 10% increase in power. Do you think that's true?
I think that might be a little excessive. I think the effects generally are more subtle and mild. I don't think expecting a huge performance advantage is going to be like the right take on it. It is probably going to be subtle.
I'll keep you updated on my journey.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, hope you notice some positive improvements. So hopefully the added little water weight doesn't negatively impact your performance.
Yeah. Strong but heavy. That's how I feel today. I'm gonna try a few of the purple ones. Those are the hardest ones here. Oh, it feels good though. It's strange. Like some things feel easy, some things feel very hard right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making a big deal out of it. You know, I'm only a couple of kilos heavier. Maybe it's more in my mind than anything. Elbow da.
Ding ist, ich würde auch eigentlich gerne viel mehr klettern gehen, aber Klettern bzw. Bouldern ist so teuer. Ich glaube, eine Tageskarte kostet 18 Euro oder so und keine Ahnung, ich will mir keine monatliche Mitgliedschaft holen, wenn ich nur 2-mal im Monat hier hingehen würde. Schade. Naja, irgendwann vielleicht. Wahrscheinlich nicht.
The hard elbow. From Tom Aspen. Left,
Oh.
Top looks hard too, though. Okay, try something else. Schultz, that's purple tag. Hardest tag here. Feel strong today, or stronger than I have been, but still like a little bit clumsy on the wall, like the way I elbow stuff, and like I'm not really used to my body yet. So curious to see how the next weeks are gonna go.
Ich finde die Videos von den Typen so geil, die sind so ästhetisch gemacht, also du siehst so viele geile Shots wie den gerade eben und ich finde auch, er labert nicht so viel Bullshit. Er zeigt nicht so viel unnötige Szenen. Du siehst wirklich die Sachen, die wichtig sind, die cool sind fürs Video und alles andere wird halt so ein bisschen komprimiert und das finde ich halt super bei dem.
Alright, so it's day 8. I've taken creatine every single day for 8 days.
Der hat schon
Still
100
now,
Kilo schwerer.
a bit different. I'm gonna weigh myself after drinking
Ich sag,
to see if I've gained some weight.
ich calle 3 Kilo. Beziehungsweise 2 Kilo, 2 Kilo. Weil ich denke mal, von der Ernährung her hat er jetzt auch nicht wirklich aufgepasst, wird wahrscheinlich ein bisschen Überschuss gewesen sein. Und das Wassergewicht kann man schon mal gut 2 Kilo zunehmen, würde ich sagen. Wir schauen. Ihr könnt ja auch mal raten jetzt, für die Leute, die schauen.
The last 8 days, I do think so. I do feel a little bit heavier, but I also feel stronger. This still tastes like soap, by the way. I'm not kidding. I feel like it's almost just getting worse. Ugh, the last one. But I kind of do prefer it natural. If I added any flavor to this, it might just... Time to weigh myself. I haven't weighed myself in...
Ich habe ein Kreatin mit Apfel-Limettengeschmack. Das ist eigentlich ganz nice. Vielleicht ein bisschen intensiv der Geschmack, aber wenn man jetzt so krass reagiert auf neutrales Kreatin, dann kann man schon mal ausprobieren.
8 days. That was more than I thought.
Ah.
72.5.
Seht ihr? 2,5 Kilo fast. Ist aber komplett normal. Das ist wahrscheinlich zu 90% Wassergewicht.
I have a t-shirt and shorts, but the thing is, it's gonna take a while to get rid of this extra water weight, because I think they say it takes about a month for it to leave the body. Even if I stop taking creatine today, I would still carry around this extra weight for another month.
Kommt drauf an, wie du dich ernährst.
So I am on my way to the gym. It's December 5th. And I'm feeling a little bit sick, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna feel that strong today, but hopefully I can do better than last time.
Alter,
The goal is to do 100 today.
Junge, das sieht so geil aus, Mann.
I don't think chalk makes a big difference on this stuff, but I don't want to take any chances.
Das sah stark
I feel
aus.
strong today. I don't know why I'm grinning. It's just I don't get this feeling while climbing ever really. So just having progression in something is like voice cracked. Nice. Hell yeah. Oh, that feels good. 100 kilos. Should I go for a PR?
Ja, dachte ich mir.
105 kilos.
Ich glaube, er
I mean,
schafft's
I have
nicht.
to go to failure every time.
Ich glaube, er schafft's nicht, ne? Nope.
Well,
Er wollte zu
I don't
viel.
know, that didn't feel too far away. Maybe in a couple of weeks from now, I'm going to do this weight. I think so. I mean, I definitely think I can do this. Need a little bit more time. So this today is not really a training session. I guess it's more of a testing session. I just want to see where I am now after 3 weeks. I feel like I struggle a bit with the upper part of the pull-up, so I think I'll focus more on that part in my next sessions. But I'm already feeling a lot stronger. It is December 7th. I'm gonna check my weight. Got a new scale actually. This one measures body fat percentages as well. See? Oh, you piece of shit. 72.5. That's a lot for being in the morning like this. BMI of 24.2, body fat percentage of 20. Oh, and something new that happened.
Solche Bodyweight-Wagen sind sowas von unakkurat. Inakkurat. Ich glaube, inakkurat. Also, auch wenn du dich auf so eine verlässt, dann bist du ja auch nicht mehr zu helfen. Da gibt es Schwankungen von bis zu 8 bis 10%. Nur beim Bodyfat, also Gewicht natürlich in Ordnung, aber Körperfett, nee.
Too is that I started taking. Am I half naked? I also started taking a different type of creatine, and this one doesn't taste bad really. It's almost like I'm wondering, does it have to taste bad in order to be effective? But I've been feeling strong lately. Been feeling good and healthy, and just like overall, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It might just be placebo, but I kind of like the creatine.
Wie gesagt, ist eigentlich nur positive
Good morning,
Effekte.
guys. So it is December
Junge, ich
20th. I
schwitze.
got back from the French Foreign Legion like 5 days ago or something, and I was just wrecked. I lost a lot of weight, I think, during the tests and stuff, but after I got back, I ate so much food that I feel heavier than I've ever felt before. And I did some climbing, and I don't think I've felt so weak in years. It almost feels unsafe right now, you know, landing with this much weight. I've never been this heavy before. And I think I'm gonna get a lot heavier too. This is just a start. But I'm embracing this experience. I want to get heavier, I want to get stronger. That is the goal of this whole thing. I'm not gonna get frustrated. I'm leaving the process. I'm gonna keep going. So now I'm gonna weigh myself, and this might be a shock because I think that I'm gonna weigh a lot. 74.8 kilos.
Oh
This is
mein
definitely
Gott.
the heaviest I've been so long. Look at this. Water 6, that's good. And 74.8. But that is the goal, you know, to gain weight. I knew that was gonna happen with the creatine. So, and the thing is, in the beginning it was just water, but I think actually I've gained a little bit of muscle now too. So
100%.
even if I stop taking creatine
100%ig.
and the water leaves my body, which takes around 2 months or something, I still think that I've gained muscle weight as well.
Wie gesagt, also hier kommt es wieder auf die Ernährung an. Wenn du im Defizit bist, dann geht das Wasser deutlich schneller weg. Und ich meine, er hat ja selber erzählt, er hat nach der einen Challenge echt viel gegessen. Das heißt, in Kombination mit dem Kreatin, natürlich nimmst du da gut Gewicht zu, wenn du es richtig machst, natürlich. Und ich glaube sogar, dass er noch einen Ticken zunehmen wird. Ich denke mal so komplett von der ganzen Challenge, die 30 Tage, 6 Kilo. Wenn er weiterhin so essen wird, dann auf jeden Fall. Wenn nicht, dann auf jeden Fall 5. Also auf jeden Fall 75 kommt er noch.
But it's good, you know. I'm 37 now soon.
37.
Am I 36 or 37? 36. Yeah, no, I'm 36.
Geht mir jedes Mal so, ich schwör's euch. Ab einem gewissen Alter, ich würde sagen ab 20 oder so, ich bin jetzt 23. Ab 21 oder so. Ich tue immer, aber es interessiert mich auch nicht. Ob ich jetzt 22, 23 bin oder so. Ich würde sagen, so ab den 30ern, dann wird's ein bisschen kritisch. Aber sonst alles gut.
All right. Yeah, and you know, as you get older, maintaining muscle mass is important. And I think this is the right time to start doing that. I'm excited about weighing more than I've ever done before. Even though my climbing has suffered a little bit, I think the long-term effect of this is going to be great. I'm excited to see if this creatine is actually working. Right now, I'm the heaviest I've ever been. And I feel pretty strong. I have high hopes. I haven't felt that great. Today, I feel my body feels younger again. I think that's the best way to explain. Also, I feel like the explosive power. I feel like more muscular. I have like more power and more energy in general. The black is the hardest problem. the hardest tag. Feel a little bit stronger today. That's crazy. Even though I'm like 74, 75 kilos right now, I feel pretty light. I felt so clumsy the first couple of weeks. Now I just feel like I have a lot of energy and I feel really, really strong. Maybe my endurance is not the greatest, probably not, but I think my max power has gone up a lot. Yeah, I don't know. So far, I feel like this has been very successful, and I don't know, maybe it's something I want to keep doing even after these 2 months. It feels really good. Okay, so it's been 2 months now exactly. It's the 13th of January. I take my creatine a little bit differently now. I don't have like a schedule of when I take it. I just take a little scoop like that. I think that was about 5 grams. And then I do another 5. Usually I take it before working out.
Ja, eigentlich ist es egal, wann du Kreatin nimmst. Erstens und zweitens, ich würde sagen, nach 2 Monaten ist das ein bisschen viel. Also 5 Gramm, beziehungsweise man sagt ja zwischen 3 und 6 oder 7 Gramm ist vollkommen ausreichend. Irgendwann sind die Kreatinspeicher voll. Es gibt Ladephasen, wie du, wenn du zum Beispiel neu beginnst mit Kreatin, am Anfang 10, 15 Gramm nimmst, eine Woche lang oder so, kommt drauf an, wie viel du halt nimmst und dementsprechend, so lange machst du es dann. An einer gewissen Zeit ist es auch eigentlich komplett egal, weil dann sind die Speicher voll und du nimmst es eigentlich nur noch, um zu maintainen. Wenn ich es richtig in Erinnerung habe, aber ich bin mir echt ziemlich sicher.
So it depends on when I work out. If I work out in the evening, I take it in the evening. If I work out in the morning, I take it in the morning.
Ich glaube, er nimmt es nur vom Training, so ein kleiner Placebo-Effekt.
So it looks like I'm still
Hab ich's nicht
gaining
gesagt?
a little bit of weight, but it's not as crazy as it was in the beginning. And today I'm also gonna measure my arms, because it's the last day. I'm gonna measure my arms, my chest, everything, to see if I've gotten any bigger. That was not really the goal, but I don't know, it's just interesting to see if I've gotten any bigger.
Okay. Okay, das kann ich auf keinen Fall schätzen. Da müsste ich auch nur raten, keine Ahnung. Ich würde sagen, beide Arme hundertprozentig als Kletterer niemals komplett gleich ausgeprägt. Ich würde schätzen, was ist er dann? Ist er Linkshänder oder rechts? Ich weiß es nicht. Ach egal, ich rate mal. Linker Arm, 2,5 Zentimeter, rechter Arm, 1,5 oder so.
And I'm gonna test my max bench press and also weighted pull-ups. So the moment you've all been waiting for. It's so awkward. I don't even know how to pose, really. How do you do it? Is this it? I've seen this. People do this. But yeah, pretty big difference. I'm at my heaviest ever right now. So I'm gonna see if it's all fat or if I actually gain some muscle. We're gonna start with my right biceps. Last time, 36. I'm really curious. I have not measured myself since last time. So it is 39 centimeters. I've gained 3 centimeters just from my biceps. Maybe it's not biceps only. It could be my triceps too, you know, from all the benching that I've done. I guess my arms are
Wahrscheinlich
more
eher.
accurate than calling it my biceps. Last time my left biceps was 34.5. Now it is 37.5. That is a big
Okay.
difference. And now the chest. This is probably going to be the most interesting because
106,
I've done a lot of
106.
benching. Also, my girlfriend has said that your back and your chest looks a lot bigger. Okay, nipples, like last time, like 2 months ago. Last time it was
108,
103.
108. Nee,
Now
107.
it is 111.
Ah,
Oh my god. That is crazy. That is a big difference.
ah.
103 and
Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr es wisst, aber 8 Zentimeter ist eine unfassbar heftige Zahl. Okay, es sind 2 Monate und so, aber 8 Zentimeter ist schon crazy.
111. 8 centimeters difference. That is massive. Okay, now the last measurement is going to be in the waist. That was 83. And there's not really any reason for my waist to grow, I guess. But probably has with
Mehr Fett, aufgebläht, stärkere Bauchmuskulatur. Ich sage, er hat da auch ein paar Zentimeter.
everything else. So it's 80, 85.
Nee,
83,
doch.
so 2 centimeters. That was a massive difference. Arms and chest especially gotten a lot bigger. Now I'm going to see if I can set a new PR in bench press and weighted pull-ups. At the beginning of this, the goal was to do 110 kilos in bench press. By the end of this, I want to do 110. I think that was a pretty high goal for only training 2 months and not doing it like a lot. I think that was a pretty high goal that I set myself, and hopefully I can do it tonight. I do have a few clips that I shot with my phone of me failing on 110. I do feel like I'm close though, so I hope that I can do 110 tonight. So it's all been leading up to this moment right here. I'm a little bit nervous. I have tried 110 kilos before, but I failed. Looking back at the first time doing this, that was my 5th day of taking creatine. I failed on 100. I wasn't even close to doing 100. And now that is, it's not my warm-up weight, but it's like, it's something that I think should be pretty easy. Thing is, I only have a few good attempts. So if I don't do 110 on the first lift, second lift, yeah, it's done. I don't have enough power. And I don't recommend anyone else doing this when you're alone. This is very dangerous. If I broke an arm or something and got that weight on my chest,
Achso, da sind keine
there's no one
Safety
else here
Bars.
to save me.
Wie wird das?
It's like super dangerous. Do not try this at home or anywhere else for that matter.
True.
The first time I actually feel a little bit of nerves. It was the last chance, last day doing this. It's taken quite a lot of effort to film this video, and it's all led up to this, and also the weighted pull-ups afterward. Perfect lift.
So schnell.
Oh, that was easy too. Yes. Oh, that was good. That felt super, super easy. You know what? I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm going to do 112.5.
Er geht halt übel schnell runter, ne? Also,
See that time. I'm honestly like super surprised that went so easy. Oh, that's amazing.
scheiße.
The hell? I gotta show you too that, look, this is 20 kilos. That is incredible. 112.5, new PR. It makes me almost want to keep going, you know? I think it'd be really cool to do twice my body weight. It's something that I miss about climbing, you know, the fact that I never be as good as I once was. But with this sort of stuff, I have so much, like, I can still improve so much. I'm gonna try weighted pull-ups now. See if I've had any progression with that.
Ich finde auch gut, dass er stoppt nach 112. Ich wäre, glaube ich, hundertprozentig noch auf 115 gegangen. Beziehungsweise ich kenne eigentlich auch meine Grenzen, aber nicht auf jeden Fall gut.
So the thing about this, though, is that I now weigh 5 kilos more. The total weight now, even if I'm pulling the same, I'm pulling
Nein, vielleicht
7,
ist das dazu.
8% more than I used to. I am pretty sure that this is more than I've ever lifted. Yeah, easy. Pretty sure that was over. Okay, now I gotta try 70 kilos. Never thought I would be close to this weight. Maybe not quite. That was very close. I think that was as close as I was doing 65 before. That's really cool. It's been fun the last 2 months. It was a little bit frustrating in the beginning because I felt heavy. I didn't feel strong climbing. Then my body started getting used to the weight and I progressively felt stronger and stronger. Now I feel really, really strong. So after 2 months of taking creatine, my conclusion is that
Also, auch wenn es bei mir keine 2 Monate waren, bin ich mir ziemlich sicher, dass ich gut 1 Kilo an Wasser verloren habe gerade eben. Oh, es ist so fucking heiß hier in diesem Zimmer. Mein Schlusswort zum Video. Wie gesagt, ich finde es ja super gemacht. Mir war es ja schon von Anfang an klar, dass Kreatin jetzt nicht den heftigsten Einfluss hat auf jemanden. Aber wenn du es zum ersten Mal nimmst und zum ersten Mal die ganzen Speicher in deinen Körper auffüllst, dann siehst du schon punkto Kraft, punkto Gewicht auf jeden Fall Unterschiede. Also, das mit solchen heftigen Gesehen wie bei ihm ist, denke ich mal, nicht immer the case. Nicht immer der Fall. Ich muss auf Englisch zu reden. Aber, wie gesagt, Kreatin ist eine gute Sache, gutes Supplement. Komplett ungefährlich, würde ich jetzt mal sagen. Ich kenne niemanden, bei dem es irgendwelche negativen Auswirkungen hat. Natürlich, wenn es für die Leute, die es jetzt anschauen, für euch, informiert euch selber über die ganzen Nebenwirkungen, positiven Effekte. Genau. Ansonsten, ich hoffe, euch hat das Video gefallen. Ihr habt ein bisschen Sport gemacht. Wir sehen uns im nächsten Video. Ciao, ciao.